Well, I'm doing better now that I know that I got to hang out with the real Ramon this morning for 2.5 hours. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I got through part of it, and I'll see the rest of it after the show. But yeah, it was really a lot of coverage on that morning steam show. There's college basketball, you have NBA, NHL, all these sports overlapping. That made for a fine show as well. All right, here we go. Tonight, college basketball here, 9 Eastern time on Longhorn Network has Texas here hosting Utep. Texas laying 23 total in this one. Do I have the total right? 137 and a half?
I had it at like 130. I mean, 130 and a 137.5 would be awesome.
Yeah, I put the game. I think I put the wrong one up there. Let me go ahead and take a
Yeah,
look
I
at
had the
this
under
one.
at like 130.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
saw
think
it
it was too
in
high.
9.5.
Yeah, I think I might have copied Ramon's. Yeah, it's 130. Yeah, it is 130. So let me get that corrected for those that are watching here. But anyway, I'll let you talk about the game.
Yeah, so you got Texas coming out right off the bat here, being ranked number 12 in the nation. They have pretty high expectations for this team here. Texas did go 22-12 last year, return 5 rotational players here this season. They're picked to, third right behind, Baylor and Kansas. So definitely Texas is no joke here this season. But then I think the story in this game is going to be a little bit more on, what UTEP is going to be able to do here. They're off a 20-14 season, only 3 returning starters, and all of them are sophomores, so it's still, pretty young. But according to, UTEP coach Joe Golding here, he says it's kind of been 1 step forward, 2 steps back here with this Miners team so far, with these 10 new guys on the team. He said his defense is definitely performing better than their offense right now. And he's hoping that with this defense, it will carry them pretty far. He's not expecting any great offensive numbers here, at least the first season, part of the season. And so with me, being a sports insider, I'm going to take his word for it, right? So I'm going to put that into my handicap here. The Miners here, they're predicted also to finish 9 out of 11 teams in Conference USA here. I think this is kind of going to be maybe a little bit of a defensive struggle here. I expect Texas to, put up 70 or so. I just don't know how many of those Miners are going to be able to put up offensively, and I'm, banking on they're not. So I'm going to go under the total of 130 here in this game today, Tony.
All right, Mindy says go under the total here of 130, and it's hard to argue that, especially when Chris Beard is the coach, right, for Texas. You think by now he can bring in to get that really intense defense that he was known for in his coaching career.
Yeah, and I think they kind of want to show off at home. They got this, new stadium here as well. I think that's what they have to do moving forward in order to beat teams like, Baylor and Kansas. You're not always going to be able to outshoot those teams. So you're going to have to go ahead and rebound and cause turnovers and really, step up the defensive play. Again, I know it's a little bit early in the season. I mean, obviously. But if you look at, there are some trends out there based off of kind of last year's numbers too. The Miners, they're 5-2. Their last 7 road games of the season were to the under. And the same thing with Texas, because they play that good defense. Their under is 15-7 in the last 22 home games here as well. So, I'm looking forward to a lot of defense. Should be a good game. I think Texas will probably, handle this one pretty easy. But yeah, I like the total here in this one today.
Yeah, hard to argue that one with a total with Mindy here going under 130. Of course, UTEP losing 4 starters. A returning starter averaged just 5 points a game, and they got 10 new players on the team. So it's going to be a challenge here for UTEP here. And of course, Beard is a coach for Texas, and his background is defense. UTEP Texas under 130. This one to have a start time here of 9 Eastern time over on Longhorn Network. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com right now, where you've been on fire here in college football. You're doing fantastic work. Okay, so as you know, we have a 15-game card here from the NBA, a little bit on the ice, as well as this monster college basketball card and NFL. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so like Ramon, I had a little bit of difficulty with this NFL game here today, so probably will stay away from that one, as well as the ice. Like I like some games that are out there, but they're kind of like tier two picks for me. And if I'm not totally positive, I'm not going to give those out as premiums as well. So again, I'm going real heavy in this NBA card here tonight. The 15 game selection. It's going to be super fun on the NBA app. You can get all of those games for free today. They want you to come check out their system so you can spend the $14.99 a month. Up to you if you think something like that is worth it. Sometimes it's nice to have 3 or 4 NBA games up, since they really don't show too much on regular TV other than some of the ESPN channels and such. But yeah, I really like this NBA card. I'm 46 and 39 in the NBA, still, plugging away there, up for the year, as well as college football, in the NHL. So really been doing here pretty good work. Kind of suffered through a little bit of mediocrity last week, so I'm ready to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm wearing my Kraken hat until I start losing again. So we're gonna do some good stuff here tonight. So I do have a 3-pack in the NBA as well as a 7-pack, and then of course my best bet in there as well. I may have some late steams in college basketball. It's kind of one of those I don't always prefer to play this early in the season, but I may play some games, like with UNO, Creighton, Nebraska, some of those games that I'm a little bit more familiar with. Get a little bit more of the inside scoop on those. Maybe I'll get some late steam on those games here tonight. Otherwise, we have quite a few plays here on the morning steam, so I can still be in some action here in college basketball on the debut. So pretty happy for today as well.
That's right. Get on board with Mindy Hahne over at Tony'sPicks.com. Again, we're going to go ahead and put up the numbers up there where they've been on fire here. 633 units of profit. College football last 3 days, coming off a really strong day yesterday in the NFL, NHL, as well as NBA. So you want to get on board here with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Picks. And of course, on the board right now is a Monday night guaranteed 7-pack up there, put together an NBA 7-pack on this big 15-game card. Also, best bet on the board as well. So keep an eye here with Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com, a trifecta NBA 3-pack. So lots of action there from Mindy. Come off a really strong performance yesterday. And of course, you want to get on board. Of course, long-term pass maybe serve you well here with all these sports overlapping. It's November, right? It's November. The 1-month pass will get you all of Mindy's plays here from the NBA, from college basketball. Of course, college football, that takes you right into the end of the regular season before the Army-Navy game, right? That'll get you all the rivalry games. We got the conference championship games. That'll be part of it. NFL, we get you the Thanksgiving NFL card as well. Of course, we've got the hockey in there, college basketball. We got the holiday tournaments coming up. You see, we're finding some good matchups on the with this monster card. We're finding some really good matchups out there. Also part of that as well as their college basketball. So right now it's a great time to get Mindy's 1-month all sports pass. Get all of Mindy's premium plays for that 1 month, this one busy month of November is what we are right now in this in here. So there's your 1-month pass. So get on board with it right now. And of course, we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can take 20% off it right now. That'd be $66 off when you use the promo code TonyT. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. And of course, that will get you the 1-month pass. And that's $66 off that 1-month pass. When you land on Mindy's page, well, we showed you what it looks like. It looks just like this. Right here, this is her handicapper page right here at Tony's Picks, and you can start here by looking at all her great numbers here. The individual plays that are in orange are profit guarantee, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That's profit guarantee. That's on the individual plays on 1-day passes. The longer term passes are not, because they're sold already at a discount. So you can see they're in the yellow. So that will get you on the long term pass. We showed you the monthly pass. Again, you can also pick these picks up a la carte. They should be in orange because they're profit guarantee. We're going to change that here. But anyway, these are all profit guarantee. You can buy these picks a la carte for you, so you can get on board there with Mindy as well. If you just want to pick and choose the game you like, you pay a la carte. But the best value there is just buying them in a 7-pack. That's your best bet. And you save your best value there. Or again, the longer term with the 30-day pass. All right, Mindy. We've also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks, Mindy.
Yes, and so I had talked a little bit about the ice today. So if you go over to at Tony's Picks Mindy, you will find a bonus game on the ice tonight. So there's another free play for you, as well as this college football or college basketball game that I just previewed here today. So again, you can always find something that you like at Tony's Picks. We also put up, just season long packages for college basketball so if college basketball is just your gig, you don't want all of the plays. I mean, I think all of the plays is more fun to be involved in all the sports, but if you just like that, we do have those just league packages to offer as well on the site. And then please make sure you check us out in the morning. Mindy and Ramon, the morning steam. You can find us every Saturday through Thursday, 8 a.m. Central, where we get like this morning, we had tons of line movements, in the NBA. So it's fun to see how those have moved overnight. Ramon goes through, what's your best path and scenario with those line movements. Since he does a lot of more of the movement handicapping, the market handicapping. So yeah, I think we're a pretty good team when we put our brains together. Since I like to look a lot more at the stats and the numbers. And I think putting those two parts together has made us really successful on the Morning Steam Show. And we're looking forward to keeping that going. We get more and more viewers every week, so we're pretty excited about that. We've even had some people say, hey, we've seen your little shorts, but we didn't know you did a live show. So hopefully we can get the word out to everyone that, yeah, these are, it is a live show. So come see us as well. And then check out any of the shorts if you don't have time, to go through a whole, 2-hour episode with us. But yeah, we had a lot of fun tonight or this morning. And of course, with the folks in the chat room, we have a good time with those, that team family that we got going on as well.
That's right, team family, guys. Check out Mindy Hahne over on her Twitter account we set up for Tony's Picks Mindy, which we hope to get some video up there very shortly, and as well the morning steam show 9 a.m. Eastern time here on our Tony's Picks YouTube channel and on Twitter as well. So make sure you check it out, full length show live. If you missed the live show, just go to our YouTube channel. We showcase our live shows on the front of the YouTube channel, so it's easy to find the morning steam replay, watch it in its entirety. And right now, the guys are getting those clips up for all those games. I see them going up there. So if you want to miss, we're getting a lot of views on the late games, what I knew was going to happen. So what happens if you happen to, you get caught up in the early games and you need a late game, just do a search of the game, then type in morning steam, and Mindy and Ramon will have it covered, and you'll be able to find it on our YouTube channel. So do that as well. So you'll find them there. But good coverage of games today. The NBA 15 game card, NBA, they went through the Sunday night football. They went through as well college basketball and any college football in there with that 64 game card.
We did. We did the Tuesday through Friday games.
Tuesday through Friday. Okay, Tuesday through Friday. 64 game card this week. Yeah, I had to get a jump on it as well. My Sunday all of a sudden became like, oh my goodness. I saw that. I said, oh boy.
I get through all this. Yeah.
I know. I was like, wow. All right, Mindy. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Thank you. Take care, Tony.
You got it. Mindy Hahne here on a Game Day Pick.